Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. I'm Scott Fox, lifelong insurance nerd. Most folks waste time and overpay for Medicare services because they don't understand what's covered or what's not. In this video, we're breaking down Medicare in plain English so you can finally understand what the heck all those parts mean. We'll talk about what Medicare is, but also what Medicare isn't. As a lifelong insurance nerd, I help people navigate this maze, save money, and feel confident about their health care. Let's do that for you too. Before we dive in, if you want my free Guide to Medicare Basics that simplifies everything you need to know about your Medicare choices, click the link down in the description right now to download it. It's absolutely free. Now here's something that surprises a lot of people. Medicare doesn't cover everything. Not even close. And even the free parts aren't really free. This matters because people assume they're fully covered until they get hit with a big out-of-pocket bill. That lack of understanding, it can be expensive. Let's break this down. First, a brief overview, then we will dig in and get nerdy. Medicare Part A. Think hospital stays, skilled nursing, and hospice. Most people don't pay a premium for Part A, but that doesn't mean it's totally free. There are deductibles and daily copays if you stay too long. Medicare Part B covers outpatient stuff like doctor's visits, lab tests, and durable medical equipment. This one has a monthly premium that usually comes out of your Social Security check. Medicare Part C, that's another name for Medicare Advantage. It replaces A and B and often bundles in extras like dental, vision, hearing. Some plans even throw in gym memberships or grocery cards. But be careful, networks can be limited and costs can sneak up on you. Medicare Part D, prescription drug coverage. You'll need this if you take meds regularly. Each plan has its own list of covered drugs, so picking the right one really matters. By the way, if you want personalized advice or have questions, schedule a quick call with me using the appointment link in the description. My contact info is also at the end of this video. Now, digging a little deeper into each part, let's get nerdy. Medicare Part A. This is your hospital insurance. It covers things like inpatient hospital stays, skilled nursing care after a hospital stay, and hospice if you need end-of-life care. Most people don't pay a premium for Part A, so it feels like it's free, but it's not. Here's the catch. There's a big deductible, over $1,600 in 2025 every time you are admitted to the hospital. That means that's per benefit period, not per year. So if you're hospitalized in March and again in August, you pay that deductible twice. But it gets worse. If you're in the hospital more than 60 days, you start racking up daily copays. After 90 days, you start burning through what Medicare calls lifetime reserve days. And once those run out, you are on your own. That's unlimited exposure that people don't realize. Also, Medicare Part A doesn't cap your out-of-pocket costs. There's no annual max like you would have with private insurance. So one long hospital stay, just one, can wreck your retirement savings. This is why folks often add either a Medigap plan or a Medicare Advantage plan. Those are the things that plug the holes. Without one of those, you've basically got a leaky boat in a big storm and no bucket. Medicare Part B. This covers outpatient care. Think doctor visits, lab work, x-rays, outpatient surgeries, physical therapy, durable medical equipment. You know, the everyday stuff that keeps you out of the hospital. Now, most folks pay a standard monthly premium for Part B, about $175 in 2025 if your income is average. But again, just like Part A, it's not all inclusive. First, there's an annual deductible. This one isn't too bad. It's under $250. But here's where it gets tricky. After you meet that deductible, Medicare only pays 80%. That means you're responsible for the other 20% of every bill. Sounds manageable, right? But let's say you have outpatient surgery that costs $10,000. You're on the hook for $2,000. Now imagine you need cancer treatment, chemo, radiation, infusion therapy. Those bills can skyrocket. 20% of a giant number is, well, a giant number. And just like Part A, there's no out-of-pocket maximum. Medicare doesn't say, okay, you've paid enough this year, we've got the rest. No, you're exposed, wide open, every year, forever. One diagnosis could financially flatten you, which once again is why people pair their Part B with a Medigap plan or a Medicare Advantage plan if you want to go the Medicare Advantage route. Because without that extra layer of protection, you're back to the leaky boat. Medicare Part C. This is Medicare Advantage, and it's basically the private insurance version of Medicare. Instead of the government handling your Part A and B benefits directly, a private insurance company takes over. And in return, you get everything bundled together in one plan, along with extra goodies not covered by Medicare Part A and B. Sounds nice, right? And sometimes it is. Many Medicare Advantage plans come with low or even $0 premiums, and they throw in extra perks like dental, vision, hearing aids, transportation, gym memberships, even money for groceries. Some even rebate part of your Part B premiums. But here's the thing. You are trading flexibility for structure. Medicare Advantage plans run on networks, so your doctors, hospitals, and pharmacies all need to be in network, or you're paying out of pocket. Or worse, you can't get care at all. Pre-authorizations can delay or even prevent your care. Planning to travel or snowbird part of the year? You better make sure your plan works where you're going. And while Advantage plans do have out-of-pocket maximums, unlike Part A and B, it's good. Those maximums can still be as high as $8,000 or more in 2025. If you get really sick or need a lot of treatment, that cheap $0 plan suddenly isn't so cheap anymore. So yeah, Advantage plans can be a solid option if you understand the trade-offs, but it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. And it's definitely not free, as some salespeople might tell you. Medicare Part D. This is your prescription drug plan, and it's not really optional unless you like late penalties. If you don't sign up for Part D when you're first eligible, and you don't have other creditable coverage, Medicare will hit you with a permanent penalty that adds to your premium every single month. Each Part D plan has its own formulary. That's a fancy word for a list of drugs that it covers. And those formularies can change every year. So if you don't review your plan during open enrollment, you could be in for a surprise at the pharmacy counter. On top of that, there are tiers, deductibles, co-pays, and co-insurance to deal with. And yes, the donut hole is gone, so it's not as painful as it used to be. You still have out-of-pocket expenses to contend with. Part D plans probably deserve a whole separate video, so make sure to like this video and hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when my Part D video comes out. So here's the bottom line with Part D. If you take regular meds, or even if you might, you need the right plan. And picking the cheapest one without checking the formulary, that's a fast track to regret. If you're speaking with a Medicare salesperson and they don't take the time to ask you about what drugs you're taking, that is a major red flag. Yes, it takes some extra time to go through your medications, but ultimately it's going to ensure that you have the plan that's right for you. I like to think of it like this. Medicare is your base model car. It gets you from point A to point B. But if you want heated seats, a sunroof, assisted driving, an automatic instead of a manual, that's where Medigap or Advantage plans come in. And you've got to compare those extras carefully. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below with your questions. I answer every comment personally. If there are any other videos you'd like to see in the future, let me know in the comments, and I'll give it the full nerdy treatment. If you found value from today's video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe for more great tips, and drop a comment letting me know what you think. And don't forget, share this video with somebody who could benefit from it too. I'm Scott Fox, lifelong insurance nerd. Thanks for watching. And if you need help signing up for Medicare, watch this video. Or feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to help. Have a great day.